but my heart don't understand why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my heart don't understand why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is the long-awaited brow routine, or how I fill in my eyebrows. This has been a highly requested video, and I finally got around to doing it for you guys. My eyebrow routine is nothing crazy. It's a pretty easy routine. So yeah, if you want to see how I fill in my eyebrows, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have done everything on my face except my brows, and it feels super weird. So we're just gonna jump right into filling these bad boys in. The very first thing I like to do is go through and comb them out with a spoolie. So this brush is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the number 20 brush. So all of her brushes have a spoolie on the end, but this is what this brush looks like. And then if you don't have a brush that has a spoolie on the end, there are tons of spoolies sold at drugstores and stuff, and they are pretty cheap. So through the years, I have kind of changed how I like to do my brows, and I'm sure in the future it's gonna change again. So in the past, I used to use the Anastasia Dip Brow pomades, and these are absolutely amazing. If you like a really bold, structured brow, I highly recommend these. But recently, I just haven't been liking as bold of a brow for some reason. So I have gone back to using powders. So the powder that I've been using forever, I stand by this brow powder, is the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. There's two different ones. There's a light and dark. This is the light one. And I think this is really cool because it comes with a beautiful brow bone highlight shade and then two brow powders. So I like to fill in most of my brow with this dark one here, and then for the inner part of my brow, I like to go in with the lighter shade. Okay, so I'm going to start on this brow, and I'm just taking a little bit of that dark shade, and I like to start on the arch of my brow. So I just go in with very light motions, and again, this is all depending on your preference. About a year ago, I had super structured brows. I liked them to be square in the middle and just super like structured. Throughout the time, and as the trends have changed a little bit, I just really have been loving a natural feathery brow. So once I have the top of the arch kind of filled in, I bring it down onto the tail. So this is something I also recently started doing. I used to just end my brow right here where it naturally ends, but recently I really have been liking extending the tail. I just like to really lightly just start flicking it down so that it looks as natural as possible. As you can see, I'm just going with the natural shape of my brow. That's what you want to do if you want to achieve the most natural looking brow, because the more you bring it up onto your skin and you try to reform the shape of your brow, the more unnatural it's gonna look. Okay, so once we have that, I'm going to go in with the lighter brow powder now. And the first thing I like to do is just to create a very sharp line right here where it should be. As you can see, I'm using a super light hand. I'm just like flicking it on there. And then you can start bringing that powder up. That's why I've really been liking this brow, because it makes me get this super straight line, and then I just flick the powder up from there. So you know how everybody has a good brow and a bad brow? This guy's my bad brow. It's also up to you how far in you take your brows. I like to take mine pretty far. So little fun fact about me that you guys probably don't know, I used to do a little bit of modeling, just a little bit of like local modeling. And when I was doing that, my agency told me that perfect brows, or whatever, what people in the industry are looking for are brows that are only a finger width apart in the center. And when I learned that, I was like waxing my brows to like here, and they told me that and I was like, ew, I would never do that. I don't want a freaking unibrow. Yep. Like I said, oh, I do a little bit more of a natural brow now. A lot of you probably don't think this is a natural brow. I'm not saying it is, but it is a bit more natural than I used to do them, so that's that. So the next thing I like to do to my brows is set them with a brow gel. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Blonde. And I really, really like using this stuff because, as you can see, I kind of have ombre hair. So at the top, this is actually my natural hair color, which is kind of what I match my brows to. And then on the bottom, it's a lot more blonde. So what I like to do is just comb through the hairs. So brow gels make it so that your brow hairs are set in place all day and they're not flying around on you. You can get clear brow gels or you can get ones that have color like this. I don't know, it might be in my head, but I just feel like it makes them look a little bit more natural, a little bit lighter. But what I do is I put it in my brows and then I take my normal spoolie, brush it through, make sure that it all looks okay, and place my brows where they need to sit for the rest of the day. So this part I definitely don't do every day, but I like to do sometimes when I want to go the extra mile. So this is the Anastasia, what is this called? Pro Pencil, and this is in the shade Base 2. Some people like to go underneath their brows with this, and I do like to do that on some days, but for the sake of this video, I did the rest of my makeup before my brows, so I already have powders and shadows and stuff down there. I'm not gonna put it there, but what I like to do is go a little bit on the top, just where my arch is, right here. I can just get some little blonde hairs up there that aren't a part of my brow, but they're chilling there. So this just kind of helps to hide them a little bit. Alright guys, so that's it for my eyebrow routine slash how I fill in my eyebrows. Thank you so much to all of you who requested this video. And if anybody else has any video requests, please leave them down in the comment section and I will be sure to film those for you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys and I'll see you very soon. Bye!
But my heart don't understand why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my heart don't understand why I got you on my mind. Why I got you on my mind.
Wanna argue all day, wanna love all night. It's gonna be real zoomed in. Real zoomed in. It feels super weird, so we are just going go. It feels super weird. And if anybody else has any video requests, you know, it's kind of funny because over the years I've had so much hate on my brows, but at the same time, it's probably the #1 compliment I get. I guess you either love them or you hate them.